because we're really excited about the game. So I have seen some people who got advanced copies play. They received legitimate advanced copies from EA, not somebody who ran out to a store and got lucky. Those people, their gameplay looks phenomenal, so we're very excited about this game, both to play it and as part of our schedule for the channel. So if you're interested in Squadrons, tune back in at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, and you can watch us play some Squadrons. So in the meantime, let's jump in to Battletech Advanced. Just waiting for our game to load up here, and then we'll pick ourselves a mission. Got about an hour and 20 minutes this morning for some gameplay. Then we're going to get an early start on the day to make sure we clear off our deaths for Squadrons, which is going to be dropping later on today. So a little bit of shorter period for Battletech today, and then we'll be hitting Squadrons hard on Friday. Also on Friday, I'm going to be doing a fair amount of Squadrons during the day, so please check us out then as well. But we're in the Battletech universe now, so let's enjoy that. Alright, so we have a favor to regret, which is a straight up battle. So 3 skulls. I like to take a straight up battle on a lower level mission in the morning just to clear out the pipes. We've had a number of new mechs added to our force. So let's actually take some of our newer mechs and take them for a spin. Alright, so we have, what do we have new that we want to try? I do want to take I put together Heliopist, so I want to take that out as a fire support mech. So we're going to do that. Put the commander in the Heliopist based on the theory that they're going to be in the back trying to manage the mission, right? So we're going to do that. I also put together a stalker. This is a brawler stalker. Lots of SRMs, lots of medium lasers, BPCs. This is definitely a brawler mech. So let's take that in place of the Orion here. I do want to take my Jagger mech just because it's really good fire support. So let's keep that into the rotation. What else do we have that's new? I do have this Oswar that's set up as a triple PPC sniper, but we already have that with the Warhammer, so I'm going to take my Lao Hu with me because it provides us buffs for our entire lance, so let's do that. And we are going to take our Wraith, and we are going to take our Raven. As far as our lance, let's keep the current lance out there because I'm trying to build up these mech warriors. So let's jump into it. It's going to be a fun day tonight. Really excited about getting access to Squadrons. I think that's going to be a really fun game. I'm interested in getting feedback from our fan base because one of our primary historical games with this channel is, of course, Battletech. That's not going to change. We're still going to be doing a lot of Battletech stuff. But I'm always curious about where our audience of Battletech fans merge with Star Trek fans, or Star Wars fans, and Star Trek too. And we're trying to see if we can broaden our audience base a little bit by bringing Squadrons into the mix tonight. And also, it's going to be a kick-ass game from what I can see. So I think we're really going to enjoy adding that to the channel. So that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I was watching some gameplay earlier for some people who got early copy from EA, and I think that's totally cool that some people got a early copy. But I wish they would have kind of limited it to them doing YouTube videos or something like that instead of just basically streaming the game early. I understand why EA does it, and I understand obviously why the channels do it. And truth be told, if I could get a copy early, I'd probably be in the same spot. But it does feel like it favors certain Twitch channels over others. But yeah, there's not much we can do about that. So we're just going to patiently wait with the rest of you for access to Squadrons. Of course, some of you are probably like, Squadrons? What the heck is that? Alright, so we're fighting in the city.
Well, there's concrete and concrete. And then there's concrete. Yep, that's about the size of it.
Alright. So, in this environment, I would argue that our Heliopis is going to be even more useful.
Affirmative.
If it can use indirect missile support.
Heading that way.
In the past, I've tried the Heliopis, and I never found ways to make it useful to me. So,
on the move.
This is a combination of let's put the mech out there, and also, like, let's find a way to make the Heliopis work as a mech. I think the best use of a Heliopis is going to be in a defend scenario. So you have your defend the base mission. You have your attack and defend missions. I think those would be really good places for the Heliopis. Whereas missions where you have to get to a particular objective might not be the best fit, simply because the Heliopis is not the fastest mech.
Heading that way.
Not by a long shot. So there's that. Sorry, buddy, my mouse was acting up.
Move order confirmed.
Still acting up. Come on. Come on, mouse. Give me 1 second, guys. Having some technical difficulties with our mouse. At the wrong time here. Give me 1 second to see what's going on. Let me jump out of the cockpit for a minute. See what's going on with this mouse. Alright, there we go. Just technical difficulties under the hood. Climb back into the cockpit. Alright, let's get back to the action. Thanks everybody for joining us. Had a little technical difficulties with the mouse, but we're right back in it.
No problem. On my way.
We are in a straight up battle in the urban environment. Advancing towards our enemy, so you have not missed anything yet. We got a good distance to go before we get to our enemies here.
Good to go.
Just keep sprinting on
I'm
a
going.
straight path.
On the move.
Too early to come up with
Heading that way.
you know, different strategy yet. Here we go. Enemy forces
Moving to position.
are upon us. Alright, Raven. Alright, we got enemy targets here, so let's see if the Raven can get
Roger
a
that.
bead on the enemy to the right.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy
Enemy
reinforcements.
reinforcements. Now, where are the enemy? Okay, the enemy reinforcements and the enemy lance are in the same spot, so we're gonna have 6v8 here, which is fine. All right, now we're into combat. All right, Raven,
Double time. Let's
what
go.
are we up against? Can you get us some visuals? Oh, what is that? This is something new. An ion. I have never fought against an ion yet. It's a heavy met with a bunch of light PPCs. Interesting. You know, one thing I like about playing Battletech Advanced is they are adding so many new things all the time that there's always something new here. Now I could go for the ion here, but I would argue we want to get a tag on the carrier. I'm going to show you why. Because it would be ideal if we could use our Heliopis to take out some targets, like for example that carrier, at a distance. So that's what we're going to do. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. If you're watching the stream, tell me, are you excited about Squadrons dropping
Yes,
tonight?
Commander.
I'm really excited about it. Hopefully I'm not the only one out there. I don't think so. I think there's lots of excitement for that game. And I think when people start playing it and they start telling everybody about how awesome it is, then I think it's going to be one of those games that a lot of players are going to be like, yeah, I don't really like Battletech, right? And then
Targeting for an alpha
or
strike.
really like Star Wars. But then when they find out how cool the game is, it's not. Yes, it is a Star Wars game, but it's also a dogfighting space combat game more than anything else. You know, you're not doing necessarily a quote unquote mission that's gonna or series that's really gonna change the outcome of the war between the rebellion and the Empire. It's pretty much just you're a fighter pilot in the midst of the war. So it's like, hey, I'm just a fighter pilot trying to destroy the other fighter pilots. So
Acknowledged.
I think it's going to appeal to people other than just Star Wars people once they get a view of the gameplay and they get a chance to play it themselves. Yeah, that carrier has to go away. That carrier has to go away.
Barely hit, Commander.
Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Heliopis. This is what I want. So now that the Heliopis,
Understood. Moving fast.
this is the complete value of the Heliopis right now, right? So, where's that carrier? Right, here's the carrier right here. So, let's take advantage of the fact that we can engage this mortar carrier at range. Arrow doesn't have the best hit percentage, but I'm going to take the shot just to take the shot.
This should be
Oh, we hit with the arrow. There we go. There goes a significant portion of their firepower before it could get in range of our main force. That's the value of having something like a Heliopis in your squad. It can take out, even though it's slow,
Not much armor left in that
if it has
location.
long-range weapons on it, it can still be a major
Commander.
factor. Alright, let's sprint up with our Stalker. Our Stalker is going to be our brawler here, right? So, let's push up with our Stalker. Alright, it has regular PPCs. It does not have ER PPCs because I didn't have those available. And since this is primarily going to be a brawler, the extra range isn't really needed here. So, still can take a couple of shots with the regular PPCs as we get closer. Obviously, once I get some more ER PPCs available, I'll probably swap those out on the Stalker. Now, you'll notice that Stalker is 10 tons lighter than the traditional Stalker. That's the Pirate Stalker. So,
Duncan Fisher here.
it's not an assault, it's a heavy. But it's a
Heading that
nice
way.
piece of equipment. Alright. Alright, we got some pretty serious ground vehicles here. So the question is, should I start working on this von Luckner, which is going to be a real pain in the butt? Yeah, I probably should.
Lighting them up.
It's going to take a long time just to push through this tank's armor. It's probably going to be a good target for our Heliopis next. Alright, enemy Cicada. Coming in for melee. On our Raven. Yeah, that was not a very high chance of success move there. Yeah, I mean, the Raven was highly evasive. That was a desperation move by the Cicada. Alright, we got a 65 tonner coming out. Let's see that. Let's see what the Ion does. Alright, one light PPC shot, that's it. Basically, when the, as I learned from Bloody Doves, the developer of this game the other day, or this mod the other day, is when the enemy doesn't have a good lock, but they still want to shoot something, they will shoot one of their primary weapons at you.
They've got a sensor
So,
lock on me.
that's a good example. They didn't shoot, he didn't shoot all of his weapons, he just shot one weapon. So,
Aye, aye.
so you can kind of read into how many weapons are shot at you, like what their ability is as far as tracking you is. Alright, we're going to be... Alright, let's do this right here.
Aye, copy.
Keep our Raven evasive. Cause a distraction. And we can also get some shots on this Brutus here.
Locking in all weapons. Systems holding.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's push this Wraith up. And it can get some good side
way.
shots
Double
actually
time.
on this Ion. So let's take advantage of that. We'll even do precision strike here. If we can get this Ion to overheat, that
Firing
would
all
be
weapons.
lovely. Since it has an energy build, it's going to be very susceptible to overheating.
Ready for orders.
So we definitely want to take advantage of that. Alright, let's push up with our
Waiting for orders.
Jagger mech.
Copy that.
And not the best hit percentages here. Might as well take the shots on the Brutus. Oh, that was horrible. Alright, at least we hit on one. Technically, that was better than we should have, right?
Standing
From a
by.
hit percent standpoint.
On the move. Full speed.
Alright, Heliopis. Alright, so the beauty of the Heliopis is that we can use this to engage targets throughout the target envelope. So, but I really want to get rid of this Von Lucker, so we're going to use
Here it comes.
our Heliopis to go after that Von Lucker here. Hit on the arrow. Which theoretically, the arrow as a heavier weapon should open up breaches in the armor for the LRMs. Von Lucker is shooting at the Raven. Good luck with that. That's not going to go well
Minimal
for
damage
him.
on that hit.
Yeah.
And he's actually giving us some weak armor. So we should try to take advantage of that.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Unless we completely miss. I don't know what happened there, folks. That was nasty. That was bad.
Don't you know who I am? What's that?
Alright, no need to
Heading that way.
close range here. Let's actually pull back a little. And hit this Von Lucker again.
Lighting them up.
Oh. There we go. We wore down his armor and took him out. Now, that wouldn't have worked as well if we hadn't
Vehicle
gotten the
down.
Arrow 4 shot and the LRM shots. So, trying to open my mind to find the value of a Heliopis in your lance. I was talking to Bloody Doves, who's is the main developer of BTA, the mod, and he said that Mac definitely has more value than I might initially believe. So we're giving it a test drive. In the past, I've
Don't
always
you know who
found
I
them
am?
it's not the best mech to add. Alright, so that Ion is overheated, so he can't do anything. So the Wraith is effectively taking the Ion out of the battle here by keeping him overheated. Alright, Cicada. Alright, that Cicada's going to be a headache. We're going to have to just get rid of it. There's bigger fish to fry, but alright, let's see if we can. Alright, so I'm going to move my
Understood.
Raven
Moving back.
into some cover and get some great shots on the rear of this Brutus to boot. Alright, good. Already
Scored a critical hit.
weakening some armor there.
Standing by.
Alright, Wraith, you are doing a good job of keeping this ion overheated. So let's also move you a little into cover. Lost a little evasion there, but should be worth it if we can keep this ion overheated.
Target locked.
Oh, got some structural damage on the ion, and it's overheated again. Plasma weapons are really underrated in this game. Alright, catapult went after our Daohu. We've got to pull that thing back.
I'm not liking this.
That catapult is going to have to be
Receiving you.
a prime target moving forward. Alright, so let's push forward here.
Double time. Let's go.
Alright, we're going to do a multi-target here. We're going to attack the Brutus. And we're going to attack the building that the cicada is on.
Copy that.
Alright, one hit on the Brutus. And nice amount of damage on the cicada there.
Flatten that one.
And knockdown on the cicada. Good.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
You're fine.
Can't take much more of this.
You are fine. Alright, a couple of ways to go here. So one thing I can do, let's do some multi-target. Let's have some fun with this. So we'll do some multi-target with Heliopus. If we get the right shot on the arrow, on the cicada, that might finish off the cicada. No. Glancing shot, still did a lot of damage. Some armor off that Brutus,
Nice. Got past the stuff.
which will make him vulnerable to the next shots that he gets. Right. The ion is ignoring its heat situation and went full bore with all of its weapons on the Heliopus, which means it is going to be really
Right here.
susceptible to overheating here. Alright, so we need to push our brawler up here.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, finally everything's in range. So let's do some multi-target here. Alright, heat's going to be a problem, so let's figure out what we have to turn off. Alright, 2 medium lasers, not too bad. So we're going to have our PPCs go after the cicada, and everything else will go after the Brutus.
Firing at him.
Alright, there goes the cicada. And there goes the Brutus. Very nice. 2 kills, 1 shot.
Mm-hmm. That'll do.
That'll do indeed. That will do
what's that?
indeed.
Heading that way.
The Daohu is taking some damage here, so let's give him some cover. And we'll go after a softer target here, but a target we need to take care of nonetheless, in this hunter tank.
Lighting them up.
Precision strike. Not quite enough to push through and take out that hunter tank. Alright, we got our hunchback coming in on the Raven. Ouch. Oh, and it's also being ambushed here by the catapult. But that means we could do the same thing. And we are going to do that right now. Alright.
Position confirmed.
A Raven can do a number on this catapult here from behind.
Giving them everything I've got.
Hitting that vulnerable rear armor of the catapult. That will do damage over time. Do the same thing with the Wraith momentarily.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Right, so our Wraith is going to do the same thing, get behind the catapult,
Affirmative.
and we're going to use our plasma shots into the rear of this catapult. Make sure
Rear
it's
armor it is.
overheated and it can't fire its weapons. Let's see. Yep, overheated. Alright, so the catapult is not going to be able to fire, or if it does, it's at high risk of self-destruction here. Okay. So each time the catapult fires while it's overheated, there's a % chance that he will explode.
Yes,
So I'm actually glad. I'm like, go ahead, shoot at me, catapult.
on my way. Double time.
You're probably going to end up doing my job for me if I just let you shoot enough. Alright, let's see if we
Roger.
can finish off this hunter-like tank. There we go. Alright, so now we're just up against the enemy lance.
Take that, you little bastard.
I'm really interested in getting as much parts from this ion as we can.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's try pushing the Heliopis over here where it's not vulnerable to direct
Let's go.
fire. And gotta find the best hit percent here. It's actually on the ion, so let's take the what do you even do? Precision strike. We'll go for one of the legs on the ion here. Right leg destroyed. One hit with the arrow, and there goes a leg. Boom. Now that right leg was already weakened, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah?
I mean that kind of shows you how useful the Heliopis can be
Roger
if
that.
it's used correctly. I'm starting to warm up to the idea. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can hit that leg. The other leg on the Heliopis. Wow, we're really overheating here. Alright, we're going to have to start turning off PPCs.
Pulling the trigger.
Alright, good hits on the
I
ion.
think I hit something special.
I can't
there.
believe, I've never
Huh?
seen an ion before, so that's definitely a new addition to the mod recently.
Heading that way.
Alright, so can we... this is going to be tough. Can we pick off the last of that leg?
Lighting them up.
Probably not. It's probably going to be an engine destruction here. Unless we get very lucky.
Something just went boom.
Alright, we didn't take out the engine. Alright, Hunchback. Hunchback's going after the Heliopis, which is fine. It's far enough away, and it has decent armor, so medium laser's not really scaring me too much. Alright, let's have the Raven keep working on this catapult here. In a perfect world, I'd like to get some catapult parts here, but you know, some of these mechs you just can't. If you play around too much. All right, we got 4 parts of the catapult. That's pretty good for
Awaiting order.
a rear destruction. All right, so now our Wraith can actually move up and work on
Confirmed.
this Hunchback. It's an energy build, so if we can overheat it,
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
there goes a lot of its firepower. So, yep. The Hunchback is pretty
Going
much
to
at the
critical
race
hit.
mercy already.
Standing by.
Plasma weapons, when used correctly, can just be so much fun.
Location confirmed.
Alright, so we're going to use a precision strike here. I'm just trying to get that one leg. So let's just do one Gauss shot and 2 ER medium lasers. There we go, both legs destroyed.
One less target.
We got 3 salvageable parts. Very nice. Because I like that ion, I definitely want to
Waiting for orders.
explore the ion as a viable weapon platform. Alright. Definitely a good situation. Now our arrow, our heliopis is overloading. I don't care about salvage too much on the Hunchback. So let's turn off one of our LRM 20s and hope this arrow 4 can do a lot of the damage here. Again, the arrow 4 hits first, which opens up the armor for the rest of the firepower.
Reporting heavy damage. I'm listening.
Alright, I don't think our stalker can get in range
I got it.
of the
Don't
Hunchback.
think, Don't shoot. Just run.
I don't think our Lahu can either.
Heading
No.
that way.
Standing by.
Alright, might not be necessary. We might finish this guy off right here. Again, I don't care about salvage on a Hunchback.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
So let's just see if we can't finish this guy out quick. There we go.
Hostile eliminated.
Mission successful.
All right, what parts do we have? So I want to look at this ion. Okay, the ion, designed by Zingbring Stables and patterned on a more experimental Solaris 4 arena design. The ion has been designed for extended battlefield endurance, originally based on Clan-Tech Frankenmech arena design called the Ion Raptor. The ion is more sober, all inner sphere technology version meant for sale on the market. Powered by a light fusion engine and built around a lightweight endoscale frame, the Ion carries a powerful punch. 6 light PPCs provide range firepower, while SRM-4 gives short-range punch. 15 dedicated double heat sinks strained to keep the mech cool. Ion was a moderate success in the Great Houses and appears in all 5 militaries. Ice Cold adds 9 bonus heat sinking, effectively 3 standard heat sinks. Alright. Now, I'm torn because this ion sounds cool, but how often am I going to come across an ion? It might be a long time before I come across an ion. Whereas a catapult, I pretty much see pretty often. So we'll take 1 catapult part, 4 ion parts. See what else we get. MRM 30. That comes. Oh, Ultra Cannon 20. Ultra Cannon 20. I didn't realize that was in the pool. Otherwise, I might have taken that. But it worked out for the best because I got it anyways. Light engine. Alright, we got Ultra Cannon 20 to play with. Another Ultra Cannon 20. Very nice. Alright, we got about a half hour left to play today. We're just doing a short Battletech stream today. Since I need to get some stuff done. So I can make sure that I'm ready for Squadrons when it gets released. So, let's find a nice Let's just do this drop interception mission. Alright. I'm going to keep playing with the Heliopis and the Stalker. Jaggermech is still super useful. Well, who needs repair? So I could take my Charger and replace it with the Lao-Hu. Yeah, we could do that, and we'll deploy. Alright guys, I have to take a real quick bio break, which shouldn't take much longer than the load here. So I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about the break, guys. Even mech warriors have to use the facility occasionally.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, there's our target on the other side of the map. And our lance is spread out between Hell and Gone.
Copy that.
Is our stalker wedged? Oh, I see. It's on top of a building. Same thing with the Jaggermech
On my way.
and the Charger.
Heading that way.
And the Wraith.
Confirmed.
The Raven was not on top of the building, so
On
I
my
can
way.
go find us some enemies. Oh, enemy contact. Whoa. Alright, that's new. Alright, that's definitely new. I've never had vehicles just appear in the middle of your
There
drop
goes the
zone.
paint job.
I think they were hidden in a building.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
that's new. That's definitely new. Alright. Raven, go see what we're up against. It's like 3 mechs and a vehicle, but we've got enemy units, and then we have 2
They've got a
support
fixer lock on me.
lances. So we've got 12 enemies total.
Aye, aye.
Alright, so I'm actually going to push up the Wraith to go support the Raven.
Firm.
Don't want to leave the Raven all by itself.
Commander.
Alright, these vehicles might have been a little over-eager in their attack of us, because by coming in at point-blank range, they do expose their rear. Let's do a precision strike here.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, 1 vehicle down. Huh, but that vehicle wasn't even in our enemy count. These are just random vehicles that appeared from under a building. This might be similar to previous versions of this mod. We had enemy infantry appearing in buildings, so I think this is just a twist on that, where we're having a vehicle replace an infantry unit. Interesting. Alright, we got a bulldog. Hard hit on our stalker there, from a bulldog anyways.
Well, that weren't nothing.
Standing by.
I'm listening. Right here. Mm-hmm.
Heliopis.
Got it.
Let's just go ahead and beat up this target at close range. There we go. Alright, there goes
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
that surprise threat out of that
one was a
building.
bad one right there.
Thanks everybody for joining our stream.
Hey,
We're
don't you know who I am?
just playing a little Battletech here while we eagerly await the release
copy.
of Star Wars Squadrons later on tonight. We will be playing. We are going to do a release party for
Affirmative.
Squadrons starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and the game will release at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. And we will be playing Squadrons for a fair amount of Thursday evening, and then again on all day Friday.
What's that?
So if you're curious about that game, you're going to have plenty of opportunities
Heading
to
that
see
way.
some good gameplay. Just give us a follow. In addition to that, if you give us a follow, you'll be entered into our free Funko Pop giveaway. At the end of each month, we give away a Funko Pop. So if you like Funko Pops, if you like free stuff, give us a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. It supports our channel. And
Minimal damage on that hit.
you get an entry into our Funko Pop giveaway.
What's up, boss?
Not asking you to subscribe, just give us a follow. And once you see what we have to provide, maybe you'll give us a subscription later on. Alright, Raven, what do you have a shot on? You have a shot on the Zeus. But we can actually maybe take this building out. Do we have a multi-target? We do. Alright, so we're going to hit the Zeus with the tag, and then we're going to hit the building with our weapons and see if we can get a 2-for-1 here. Alright, so everything's going at the building except for the tag.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Alright, got the tag on him. And we got
Made you trashy.
a nice amount of damage on that with that drop there.
Commander.
Very nice. Alright, let's push up with our Wraith. Alright, same scenario here. We could hit the Griffin, or we could hit the building and do a lot more damage to the Griffin at this range by taking out the building.
One
Boom.
less structure.
Nice damage on the Griffin there.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Jaggermack. Where do you want to go? Alright, you want to go here.
Got it.
What do you got a shot at? Is it the Griffin? Yeah. Not the best hit percentage here. You know what? We're so far away, we'll use a precision strike. Based on the theory that we've got 46 shots of Gauss rifle ammo left, we could... Yeah, we got 1 hit out of 2. Not bad at that range.
Receiving you.
I'll take that. Alright, now the Heliopis is going to push up. And we'll hit that Griffin again. Arrow, I think the arrow missed. Good hits though on the LRMs. How's everybody doing today? Tell me how you're doing on a Thursday. Are you guys
Commander.
interested in Squadrons? Are you excited about Squadrons? That's being released tonight.
Roger. Full throttle.
Are you just Battletech fans? I'd be curious to see what the combination of Battletech and Star Wars fans. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. I really don't. I love both universes.
What's that?
You know, now in my reality, the last 3 movies of Star Wars
Heading that way.
did not happen because those are horrible movies. I hate to say it. If you're a fan of those movies, I don't know what to say. I thought the last... Well, no. To be fair, The Force Awakens was a good solid Star Wars movie. The Last Jedi was not great, and
Lighting them up.
the last one was just really awful. So I like to really enjoy what they call the Legends universe for Star Wars, which is everything that happens before those 3 movies. I really enjoy that universe a lot more than the last 3 sequels.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
What does everybody else think? You know, I find I enjoy Star Wars more if I just ignore those last 2 movies. You know, for example, Mandalorian's coming out soon. Huge fan of the Mandalorian. Huge fan. I mean, I would rather watch a marathon of the Mandalorian than to watch any of the last 2 Star Wars movies. So, that's just my take. Yeah, and it's too bad because The Force Awakens I thought was a very solid movie that opened up a lot of opportunities for the next 2 movies, and they just kind of squandered it a little. There were so many different paths they could have gone on.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
Alright, Raven. Let's get some sensor locks. Can we get some sensor locks? Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Alright, we got a Roughneck, Zeus, a Cataphract, Hostile, Thunderbolt, And we still got this Griffin here. All right, let's get the let's get a tag on the Zeus. I know it already has a tag, but tags do stack. And the Zeus is kind of the biggest threat out of this first line of enemy mechs here. Alright, can we... Alright, our mechs kind of have to work around this big building complex. Alright, so what else are we looking at here? We got a mobile artillery, 45-tonner. And we got the Griffin here. And a carrier. Not a lot of good options here. I think I'm going to do precision strike on the mobile artillery here.
Affirmative. Ready for orders.
Alright, Jagger mech. It's going to take a while for us to work some of our mechs around this big building complex. Now I could just blow the building complex up. That is an option. I'd have to destroy this building and then this building. You know, it might not be the worst. Oh, it's not letting me target the building. Darn it. I don't have vision on the building. Alright, we'll take shots at the Griffin. And we hit on one.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Heliopis. Alright, fortunately the Heliopis
Copy that.
doesn't have to get around that complex to start doing some damage. So, I think we are going to... lousy hit percentages here. Yeah, we have to go after the Griffin. No way around it. Using a cataphract. They're using a cataphract as a sensor locker. I guess. I guess you could do that. Alright, we got a lot of enemies to push through and not a lot of time. So we might not finish this one off, guys. Fair warning to you. I got about 17 more minutes left to play.
Huh?
As I said earlier, I got a lot of things to do to get ready for Squadrons later on today, so we're doing a shortened stream this morning.
Lighting them up.
Ah. Hope everybody's having a good morning.
Guess I was lucky that time.
All right. So, again, now that we have some more people joining the stream, who is excited about Squadrons being released today?
Armor.
Who is purely just here for Battletech and not really interested in Squadrons? I've heard a lot of people talk about Squadrons and say, well, I don't know, I haven't played any fighter combat games in a long time, and that seems to be what I hear from a lot of people. Is they're interested in the game, but they haven't played that type of game in quite some time. because there's a lot of differing opinions about how many good starfighter combat games there are. I know there's Elite Dangerous out there, but it has a high learning curve, and you have to do a fair amount of grinding in Elite Dangerous to really get to the fun part, in my experience. So I think a lot of people just didn't have the patience for Elite Dangerous, whereas Star Wars Squadrons, you can jump into the action right away. So I think Star Wars Squadrons has a lot of appeal for casual gamer, whereas Elite Dangerous is definitely more of a hardcore gamer, in my experience. Not to say that hardcore gamers aren't going to be interested in Squadrons, but
Yes, Commander.
just my opinion. All right, Raven, what are you going to do for us? You're so far ahead of the rest of us that you've got to find... All right, this is super aggressive here,
Confirmed.
but we might as well take some rear shots of this hostile while we wait for the rest of the Lance to get here. Now that does expose our Raven to the Thunderbolt there, but the
Commander?
Thunderbolt is... But the Raven's going to be very evasive, so I think it'll be okay. Alright, let's push up our Wraith.
Confirmed.
And let's go after this artillery piece at close range. There we go. There goes the artillery piece. That's a nice amount of their firepower off the map.
Commander.
Alright. Our Jaggermech is providing Gauss rifle long-range fire support here,
Full speed, no
because it's
target.
going to take forever for him to get across the map. So what do we have to shoot at? The Griffin again? Nothing better, huh? Well, no, we do have something better. Right, let's go after the building the Blackjack is on.
Firing.
Here we go.
Day.
Good damage there on the Blackjack.
Yep.
Alright, our Heliopist. We gotta take advantage of this heavy firepower at long range while we can. Alright, we can go after the Griffin again. There's also this heavy carrier here. Now, if we do a precision strike, that might be worth it. Just to get that heavier carrier off. If we get enough hits, since that heavy carrier has light armor, there we go. There goes the heavy carrier. Good choice.
Vehicle down.
Good choice. Now our Heliopist is going to have to cool for a round. That's okay. Because that heavy carrier
Got a sensor lock on
is
me.
not shooting at us for how many more rounds that we have left to play. So that was worth it. Alright. Alright, Stalker, what do you got? What do you got for us? Not the best hit percent chances here. Now we'll go after the Griffin
Lock
again.
in target.
Alright, we hit the Griffin. Not too bad. Once again, if you're new to following us, please give us a follow. Not only will you be advised when we do
Hanging in there.
gameplay, we're going to be doing lots of Battletech and Squadrons over the next couple of months. But more importantly for you, if you give us a follow, you'll be entered into our free Funko Pop giveaway. So every month, at the end of the month, we give a Funko Pop away to all of our followers. So as of right now, you'd have a 1 in 1,600 chance at getting a Funko Pop. That's a heck of a lot better than the lottery, let me tell you. So give us a follow And you'll have a equal chance with everybody else that follows us for a chance at a free Funko Pop.
Damage minimal.
We will send it, we will mail it to you at our expense. And you'll have something to remember us by. So if you're interested in Funko Pops, if you like free stuff, please let us know. Most of our Funko Pops, if it matters, are of the MCU variety. So if that interests you as well, give us a follow.
Getting my ass kicked.
Ooh, see, our Thunderbolt, that Thunderbolt did come in
What's that?
and hit our Raven. That was the risk we took, but I'm still comfortable with it.
Heading that way.
It was worth it. Alright, we got a carrier here. Alright. Still not in ultra cannon range. We can hit the Roughneck. We can hit the Griffin. We can hit the Blackjack. Alright, we're gonna go for the carrier here.
Lighting them up.
Alright, solid hits at that range. Alright, looks like they've picked up the Charger as a big threat, so they're going to start taking some shots at that. That's fine.
yeah.
Charger's got full armor. Alright, Raven got backstabbed by the Thunderbolt, so let's do
On the move. Full speed.
the same thing back to him. Why not?
Here it comes.
Alright, Thunderbolt, you want to backstab me? I'll backstab you right back.
Solid connection on that one.
No problem doing that. And note, with the Raven, I made sure to get far enough away from the Thunderbolt that it can't backstab me next turn. So, positioning really matters
Don't you know
in
who
this
I
game.
am?
Standing by.
You can't take positioning for granted. Alright, let's get maximum evasion
Here we go.
Again, the Wraith is a little susceptible to this Thunderbolt here. But if we can get rid of this weapons carrier, it'll probably be worth it.
Firing at enemies.
There we go. There goes the carrier.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Guns off the field is a proven strategy in military history. Take as many enemies off the field as you can, as quickly as you can. You can't always be picky about what you hit. See, for example, actually I can hit the Blackjack. I was going to say, I'd rather hit the Griffin than the Roughneck, but the chances are so high. But the chances are even better here with this Blackjack. And I don't care about salvage on a Blackjack at this stage of the game, so let's just do center torso.
Roger that.
Alright, that should have opened up the center torso for our other mechs. Alright, Heliopus is probably cooling this round. Can we shoot anything without... Maybe we can just shoot some LRM-20s? Yeah, we can do that. Alright, let's hit the Blackjack here. If we get a couple of hits on the center torso, we might finish off this Blackjack here. Maybe. Nope. We did get some hits in the center torso, though. Just not enough. Alright, Cataphract's moving up, I believe.
Commander.
Alright, Stalker. Let's push up yourself.
Copy.
Now you, if you hit the Blackjack center torso, should finish him off. Let's see.
Here we go.
No, not enough. But we did get knocked down. I mean, there's probably 0 armor left on that center torso. Well, it wouldn't be 0 because then that would be killed. Close to 0. How's everybody doing on Thursday? If you have any thoughts, comments, commentary, questions, either about Battletech or Squadrons, which is being released tonight, please feel free to ask the questions in the chat room. Would love to make this an interactive experience. I would much rather talk to all of you than talk to myself.
Don't you know who I am?
Feel free to say hello, ask any questions, give us any feedback. I'm not opposed to backseat mech driving. If you have any thoughts on how I can do better, always open to that. Ooh, alright. Our Raven's getting beat up here, but that's alright. We have lots of scouts. If the Raven needs to be repaired for a couple days,
What's that?
I can live with that. Alright. Finally, we're getting our charger in here. Our charger's got our Ultra Cannon 20. I've been waiting to use it. Wow, not the best hit percentages here on the Ultra Cannon. But you know what? We brought it for a reason, so
Lighting
let's
them
just
up.
use it. No hits on the Ultra Cannon 20. Alright, Zeus is going after our charger. That's okay.
Don't you know who I am?
You can hang out for a while. Yes.
Commander.
Duncan Fisher, they don't know who you are. Alright. Our Raven is really getting into this backstabbing contest. Like, who can backstab each other the most?
Roger. Full speed.
Kind of funny. So we'll hit this Ostel again
Taking the shot.
in the rear. Alright. Got some structural damage. See what the Ostel does. Goes after our Raven. Oh, the Ostel's got coil on it. That's what's
Awaiting orders.
happening here. Alright. Alright, Wraith, can you work on getting, not ground attack, can you work on getting around that Thunderbolt? Yes, you can get to the rear of the Thunderbolt. Excellent. Alright, so a couple plasma shots to the rear of any mech of this size is gonna shut it down. That's why I love
lock on
the
enemy
plasma
rear.
shots. See, it's overheated now. So the Thunderbolt is really at a disadvantage. Once you get a energy mech, like a Thunderbolt or something else that has a heavy energy build, once you start getting them overheated, you are in the driver's seat for the battle. Because there's nothing they could do.
Orders.
Alright, let's push up with the Jagger mech. Alright, Jagger mech, what do you got a shot at? I guess it's gonna be the Roughneck.
Aye, aye.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Elo Piss should be nice and cool, man. Alright, what do we want to go after here? So many options. Blackjack. Helio. The Zeus, but it's a bad hit percent. Yeah, we're gonna have to go after the Roughneck here, which is fine. We take a Roughneck off the field, that's one less weapon to be shooting at us, or weapons. Let's go center torso strike, because I don't care about salvage on a Roughneck. Really nice hit, center torso.
That hit something.
Alright, really gutted his core there. Oh, and we knocked down the Griffin to boot. All right, that's a nice little bonus. That's some splash damage for you right there. I'll take that. I'll take a nice knockdown for free.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
Oh, Duncan, don't panic.
Reporting.
Duncan Fisher's panicking. That's not good.
Confirmed.
In case you don't know, the latest edition of Battletech Advanced, the latest update, also actually included a voice pack for Duncan Fisher. So, if you're a Duncan Fisher fan, definitely check it out. All right, let's see if we can't get rid of this roughneck. Hanging in there. You got to give the roughneck credit. It does take a lot of punishment. Alright, they're going to keep going after the Charger because the Charger's panicked. I don't know why he's panicked because
Don't you know who I am?
he's got plenty of armor. Alright, hit on the Wraith. That's fine, we can handle that.
Huh?
Alright, Duncan.
Heading that way.
Let's see if we can finish off this roughneck here.
Lighting them up.
Got some good hits there. Overheated,
Ha! Revenge is Duncan's.
injured. Griffin's back up after being knocked down. Getting after a stalker.
I'm losing a lot of armor here.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Raven. We need to keep you evasive. You can't get into the... Oh, you can get into the rear of the Thunderbolt here. Alright, let's do that.
Double time. Let's go.
Raven's just going to focus on backstabbing. Nice hits there.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, we got a lot of mechs.
Bad one that was.
A lot of mechs. All concentrated in one spot. Oh! Also goes for melee on our Raven. Oof, but it was able to use its coil.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Wraith, why
On
don't
the
you go in and hit the Thunderbolt here in the rear? Try to keep it shut down.
Affirmative.
Okay, why did we hit a building? That was a fail. That was a fail. I don't know if I targeted incorrectly or that was just a complete whiff.
Confirmed.
Alright, Jagger Mech. Alright, we need to get some enemies off the field here. Let's hit the roughneck here. Center
aye.
torso. Don't care about salvage on a roughneck. Oh, close to getting knocked down.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Heliopis.
Got it.
So with our Heliopis, we've got a couple of things to consider. So not only do we want to go after a high hit percent target, but there's so many mechs around this area that even if the arrow doesn't hit the roughneck, there's a good chance it'll hit something else. So let's go for that shot.
Roger.
See, the arrow hit several of the mechs, and we got rid of the roughneck with an ejection. Good. Stalker's getting hammered here,
Tag me good.
but that's what it's there for. It has a fair amount of armor.
Affirmative.
Alright. Let's get some bang for our buck here. Probably the Cataphract is going to be our best option. Have to turn off our PPCs. Good hits there. Thanks again for joining us again. We're basically counting down till the release of Star Wars Squadrons tonight. The release will happen approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Time, assuming everything goes smoothly. So we're going to start a stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, kind of like a pre-party for the release. And we'll just jump right into Squadrons gameplay after that. Alright, our Raven is...
That was really bad.
We gotta protect our Raven now. Alright. Charger. Good hit percent on the Cataphract here. So we'll take that shot.
Lighting them up.
Nice hits on the Cataphract. Took off one of its weapon arms.
That ripped up a bunch of armor.
Let's go. Yes, Commander.
Alright, our Raven is really taking a beating here, so let's make sure we sprint whatever we do.
I copy.
Okay. And we'll hit the rear of the Thunderbolt again. Nice hits on that Thunderbolt. Melee on our Raven. And coil shots. Okay.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
Alright. Raven is getting beat up. No one's really in a position to help him, except for maybe we can move the Wraith over there.
Standing by.
Let's see. Wraith, can you get over there and help out our Raven? Kind of.
Affirmative.
Wraith. Right, let's hit this Thunderbolt.
Target locked.
That Griffin's not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure.
Receiving you. Moving to position.
What do you got? Probably the cataphract's going to be your best shot here. Just do center torso on the cataphract. It's opened up to that side, so should do a fair amount of damage there.
Commander.
Alright, Helios. Your hit percent chances not good on anything in the distance. So I think we're back to the same situation where we're going to try to go for a mech that's in the middle of a bunch of other mechs. So the Arrow 4 has some splash damage. Alright, there we go. We got rid of the cataphract. Did we take out 2 mechs? We took out 2 mechs with that shot. Awesome. We took out 2 mechs with that shot. Now granted, both of the mechs were pretty damaged, but still. 2 mechs with 1 arrow shot is... that's a nice result.
Copy.
Alright, this Griffin is on its last legs. What if we hit the building that it's standing on?
Lock in target.
Ooh, nice damage on that Griffin.
What's that?
Alright, Charger.
Heading that way.
Charger v Zeus.
Lighting them up.
And that building took most of that shot. Oh! Zeus figured out that the Heliopis is within range. Correctly figured out it's the biggest threat. So it went after the Heliopis.
Let's hit him hard.
Alright. Alright, Raven. I know you've taken a lot of damage here, but you've hung in there strong. You still haven't lost any of your weapons. What if we do a precision strike on this Ostel from here? Ooh, lots of damage there. Lots of damage. Structure exposed on our stalker. Oh! Down goes our stalker.
Awaiting orders.
Wow, that was nasty.
Copy that.
Can we finish off this Thunderbolt?
Taking the shot.
Not yet.
Standing by.
Oh, I can't believe our stalker went down.
Move order received.
That's going to be expensive to fix. Alright. Griffin. I am done with you.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Alright, there goes the Griffin.
Orders. Confirmed.
Alright, Heliopis. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Zeus. Probably won't hit on the arrow here. Nope, we did some area damage though. Alright.
Hey, don't you know who I am? What's that?
Alright, Charger.
Heading that way.
Let's get in there point blank range on the AC-20. Ultra.
Lighting them up.
Not what I was hoping for there. Although we did overheat the Zeus. Oh, we lost a Gauss rifle on the Jaggerman.
I'm losing weapon systems.
Alright. Alright. And we are up against a lot of enemies here. Let's be real. We weren't going to get out of this without taking some damage.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Raven.
On my way. Double time.
This Austral can't keep taking damage to its rear like it's been taking.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Alright, Wraith.
Moving out.
Hit this Thunderbolt in the rear.
Rear armor it is.
Once we get rid of this Zeus, we're going to be in a much better spot.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Jaggermech. I know
Aye,
you
aye.
lost one of your Gauss rifles, but you still got a lot of firepower here. Especially if we can hit that leg. Come
Affirmative.
on. There we go. There we go. Zeus fall down. Nice, 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 nice. That's going to make the Zeus a easy target for
Good to go.
the Heliopus.
Heading out.
Look at those hit percentages. Almost out of LRMs. This has been a long battle, that's why.
Engage.
Alright, come on. Arrow 4. Hit. LRMs, hit.
I'm...
And Zeus ejects. Very nice.
What's that?
We just have the support lance left. This has been a rough
Heading that
fight.
way.
We're gonna have some significant repairs. This was not a 3-skull mission. Just,
Good.
I'm just saying, this was not a 3-skull mission. I understand it happens. Sometimes missions are not what you think they will be.
Firing.
Commander.
Alright, Wraith can hit this Thunderbolt
Confirm.
again. In the rear.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
There goes that Thunderbolt. Alright, 3 more mechs and we're done. Or 2 more mechs. Of course, they're way on the other side of the map
Ready for
from the
orders.
rest of our force.
Double time. Let's go.
But it is what it is.
I'm here.
Alright, Heliopus, what do you got left?
Coordinates
We
received.
just have arrows. So 43% chance or 56. We'll take the 56. In fact, we can precision strike that. Get it up to 79. And go for the center torso.
Target.
Nice. Good hit.
What's that? Heading that way.
Let's go. Heading out.
Alright. Come on, Raven.
Firing at enemy 6.
Get a kill. Not quite close. Got 1 health left.
Yes, Commander.
See if we can
Go
finish
into
off
full
this
throttle.
Thunderbolt. It's the bigger threat. And we're out of plasma.
Orders. Aye, aye.
Alright, everybody's moving into position to finish these guys off. Got this battle pretty much under control.
Taking minimal damage.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
Alright, we got the arrow. What are our hit percents? We got 63, 43, but we're going to do precision strike on the Ostel, which is 84. Go for center torso. Come on, arrow. There we go. Rejection.
Huh? Heading that way.
Alright, we got this last Thunderbolt left.
Hell yeah.
Alright, our Raven deserves a
Roger
kill
that.
because it's been doing Journey a yeoman's job.
Roger that.
No, not enough
Aye,
yet.
aye.
Alright, race.
Copy that.
This guy's ready to eject. I can
Target
just
locked on
feel it.
enemy's rear.
Come on.
Yes, Commander.
Is our Jagger mech gonna get the kill? Gauss rifle for the kill? Certainly looks like it. Center torso.
Got it.
Alright. That was a nasty battle, folks. Nasty battle. We took some damage, but
Mission successful.
we took out 12. Actually, if you count the initial enemy vehicles, we took out 15. 15 versus 6, and we lost 1 mech. It's not the worst scenario. Alright, we got a fair amount of C-bills because of all the increased additional enemies. Alright, our Stalker is going to have to be almost completely rebuilt. Alright, what did we get? Alright. We're going to look at components first, because I'm not exactly excited about the mechs. We got a Thumper artillery. Not too excited about that. E-cooling, double heat sinks. Do we have any heat sink kits? That's what I need. Nope, no heat sink kits. Alright. Alright, we have some cores. This is all... Alright, so we're just going to take the best mechs and be done with it. Alright, so it's probably the Zeus here. 80 tons. Alright, we also got a Griffin part, some Ostel parts, a Roughneck part, a Zeus, 3 Zeus parts, ERPPC, which we can put on our Stalker when we rebuild it. We've got some cores, 4 double heat sinks. Not bad. Not bad, actually. So on that note, we're actually going to end the video. Please remember to tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, or 7 p.m. for our release party for Squadrons, and then of course we're going to have a great opportunity to watch Squadrons live when the